Heartbreak and disillusion for France after their semi-final defeat to Serbia in the Volleyball European Championships on Friday. Les Bleus, in imperious form coming into this game having dropped just one set in their previous 7 matches at the tournament, were unstuck and overpowered by an unsinkable Serbia who won the game 3-2. France now face reigning world champions Poland for bronze, with Serbia set for an all-Balkan final against Slovenia. Paris Saint-Germain striker Neymar has failed to reach an out-of-court settlement with his former club Barcelona following a dispute over an unpaid loyalty bonus. Barcelona threatened to countersue the player over a contractual issue, but after out-of-court talks at Barcelona's courthouse failed to bring any agreement, it will now go to trial. We are satisfied today because we were able to defend our position and our interests during this trial. We had been waiting for this for a long time. Tribunal now has to reach a decision, and once they do that and we get a verdict, we'll evaluate the situation and then take the measures we deem necessary. Conclusions in the court case are expected in the coming weeks. There's another big test to come for the wobbling champions Paris Saint-Germain in the form of Bordeaux this weekend after their surprise 2-0 defeat by Reims earlier this week. But the good news is that French World Cup winner Kylian Mbappe is back in the squad after injury, and he may be reunited in attack with Neymar for the trip southwest. In the other games, Angers are right on the tails and level on points with PSG and could go top this weekend when they visit Amiens. 3rd place Lille go to 7th place Nice, while Nantes in 4th go to Lyon. Monaco, fresh from their first win of the season, will face Brest, and bottom club Dijon travel to Reims. In La Liga, it's the Madrid derby this weekend, and after Barcelona's shaky start to the campaign, this could finally be the year that Zinedine Zidane's Real Madrid get their hands back on the title. Real are currently top of the table, with Atletico lying 3rd, a point behind. Competition for places is growing. We're all here, all in the same boat, hoping to get picked. I have all 25 players to choose from for this game, and the only thing I want from my players is that they're ready to give their all. Nothing more, nothing less. Real are getting back to their old selves with some of the best players in the world, including marquee summer signing Eden Hazard, who is slowly fitting in. We know what kind of player we have on our hands, and we know that in any given moment he will deliver. He did it the other day in Seville, and we are happy to wait and see what happens, what we might get from him. Of course, everyone expects much more from him, he knows, and we're all in this together. He's on our side and we're on his, so we're going to go game by game and see what happens, but we're sure he'll be the player we want. It's looking good for Real with 4 wins and 2 draws so far this season, but the clash with Atletico is their sternest test yet, and should they slip up, they'll lose their place at the top of La Liga. At the Rugby World Cup, the world's 7th-ranked team France take on minnows the United States in their Pool C clash on Wednesday in Fukuoka. With Les Bleus set to play 2 matches in 4 days, as many as 12 changes are expected to their starting 15. Most of us in the team weren't there in 2011. We're here to say that we're not through yet to the quarter-final. There's the possibility of losing a game, so we need to continue the work and stay focused. But it's true that the young players have no worries. They're happy, and it's great. Les Bleus remain overwhelming favorites for the clash, but prop Aymeric Setillano insists that they're only focused on the team with USA and they're going to take it seriously. England is far away still. We're thinking of our next game, the one against Tonga too, and we'll see how we're doing. Either we have our chances or it'll be over for us. But I can't think about that game yet. Currently second in their group with 4 points, France can close the gap on leaders England to 2 with a win or even just 1 should they score 3 tries against the Americans. The World Athletics Championships kicked off in Doha on Friday in a firework-laden opening ceremony. Local interest in the games, however, has been limited, with only 50,000 tickets sold for the 10-day event at the 40,000-seater Khalifa International Stadium. Traditionally hosted at the start of August, the Games had to be pushed back by almost 2 months due to the intense heat in Qatar at this time of year amid concerns for athletes' health and safety. Samuel Battistella was crowned under-23 champion in the UCI Road World Championships in dramatic circumstances on Friday. Niels Eekhoff thought he had won, and though he did come out first in the final sprint in a rain-soaked Harrogate, the Dutchman was disqualified almost an hour later for drafting off the national team car following a mid-race crash. Switzerland's Stefan Bissiger and the UK's Thomas Pidcock were promoted to second and third. In golf, England's Matt Jordan shot a bogey-free round of 64 to take a one-shot lead into the third round of the Alfred Dunhill Links Championship, played around 3 different courses in Scotland. Former major winner Justin Rose is also in contention on a congested leaderboard in joint 5th and 2 shots off the lead at the halfway point. It's also a Pro-Am event with pop star Justin Timberlake showing what he can do with a club alongside Rose.